Greetings. I am Marcus Aurelius, once emperor of Rome and a student of philosophy. Today I will not speak alone. I have invited a man whose wisdom guided me across the years, a man who once walked the earth as a slave, but whose mind has always been free. Together, we will explore a truth that humbles kings and comforts the poor. Memento Mori. Remember, you will die. My friend, introduce yourself to those who may not know your name.
I am Epictetus. Once a slave in Rome, now a free man of the mind. My chains taught me this: no tyrant can rule the soul that commands itself. Death? It is but nature reclaiming what was never ours.
Two men, an emperor and a former slave, united by a single truth, Memento Mori. Let us begin. Epictetus, I wrote in my journals, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. But tell me, why do men fear death so greatly?
Because they believe death is an evil. Yet what is death? Merely a change of state, a return to nature. I have said, death is nothing dreadful. If it were, Socrates would have feared it.
And yet they cling to years as though the gods had promised eternity. They live as if death were far away, when in truth it has walked beside them since birth.
Then let them learn this. Life is a loan, not a gift. A wise man uses the time he has as a miser guards gold. The fool squanders his days and then trembles at the reckoning.
I ruled the world, Epictetus, yet I shall lie in the same earth as the farmer who baked my bread. Death mocks our titles. In its shadow, emperor and slave share the same cloak.
And that is why I tell my students, remember, you are an actor in a drama. If the author wishes your role to be short, so be it. You may play the king or the beggar, but the curtain falls for both.
Then wisdom is not in seeking a longer script, but in performing it with honor and grace. When I whisper Memento Mori to myself, I do not despair. I awaken. I waste less time chasing applause, for applause fades in the grave.
As I have said, do not seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them as they happen. Death will come. Shall we live as if we were not born for this very end?
Men wage wars, hoard wealth, and carve their names in stone, hoping to outwit death. But all things are soon forgotten. Glory fades like breath on a mirror.
And so the wise seek not to be remembered, but to live rightly, so that if the gods were watching, they would smile.
If today were my last day, I ask, have I done the work nature gave me? Have I been just? Have I lived in truth? For death does not come as a thief. It comes as a messenger of the inevitable.
And I ask, if I leave the banquet now, do I rise grateful or clutching crumbs? Do not postpone virtue. The hour you waste is an hour you were never promised.
Then let us agree. To remember death is not to mourn. It is to live without delay. To prize each breath as a gift from fate. You could leave life right now. Let that thought shape what you do, what you say, and what you think. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one.
And when death comes, greet it as an old friend. For you have lived, not in fear, but in freedom.
Memento Mori. Remember, you will die.